Hey, everybody, welcome back to From the Holler. If you're new around here, my name is Missy, and this channel is dedicated to loving and supporting others who are dealing with their loved one's addiction. And tonight we've got a special topic that I want to talk about. And if you haven't yet, please feel free to stop in the comments, say hello. Be sure to hit that like button, as that really helps our channel and helps us get out to others. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and always share. And I did not turn my notifications off. Y'all, that seems to be a thing. Okay, it's just a thing. So, hey Nacy, hey Jesse, hey Joey. Welcome, y'all. I am tickled pink that y'all took the time to stop by and join us. Y'all, it has been a beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Hey, Erica. It was up in the 60s today. The sun was out and shining, and we got outside, and Paps and the boys did some work. I got out there and walked. I did my walk outside today, and it was glorious. Glorious. If it could stay like this year round, I would be a happy, happy soul. But it can't. It just can't. And it's not going to, and I know that. So, yeah, anyway. Hey, Mary Ellen. Hi, darling. So, if you're new, I always put our topic of conversation, I try to anyway. I'll try to put it in the community tab the day that we are going to go live and have a conversation, so that you guys can be prepared for it, and honestly, so you can decide whether or not you want to watch that night, if you want to participate, or you know what I'm saying. That way y'all know, because I don't put it in the title, I don't put it in the description, I only put it out there, so on the community page. So I hope you guys check that out and keep up with that. That is the best way to see what we're going to be talking about on any given day we go live. So, Jesse, I am feeling okay. I will be honest with you. Um, I tried something new for supper tonight, and it's got my sugar a little high, and I am dealing with that. So I'm a little off, okay? A little off, but feeling better. Let's see. Hey, Karen. Oh, Nancy, I hope you get to feeling better, girl. Been working 7 days a week for 3 weeks, even. So even though it was a beautiful day, I just laid in bed all day. I do not blame you. I do not blame you. I would do the same thing. For sure. For sure. So, hey Patty, how are you? Glad you could get the blood. Glad you could jump on tonight. Good to see you. Nisi, it's the same here. Like, I don't know what's going on. We had Joseph and Kelly had a stomach bug Thursday night and Friday. And then Paps and I had it yesterday. Felt better this morning. Did not get up and go to church or anything, because we didn't know if we were okay. And I don't want to take this. I don't want to take any sickness into anybody. I refuse to do that. So you're going to hear Paps and Aiden arguing in there. Okay, it's just a fact of life in this household. So anyway, we feel better. We got outside. We soaked up the sun. It was beautiful. Loved it. Loved it. So, yes. Take that vitamin C. Okay. Taking all the supplements. Try to keep stuff knocked out. And, oh, it's This is ridiculous. And I look forward to this season being over with. I'm done with it. Again, you're going to hear. Now, he is doing well. I bought it. Oh, they're in there fussing because of the toothpaste that I bought for Aiden. Yes, it was what they had. Okay, he picked that out.
Yeah, I like watermelon.
He likes watermelon. That's all he saw.
And you didn't look at it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we'll stall it in the buggy.
Look, I had a bunch with me. Okay, a bunch of kids. So, y'all. Oh Lord, yes, all the vitamins every day, all the things. Yes. Oh, Miss Karen, I'm glad that he's getting over it. I am. Thank you, Miriam. Anyway, so let's jump into tonight's conversation. Let's see where this takes us, okay? The post was sometimes you need to make decisions that hurt your heart but calm your soul. Hmm. Um, so we've all had to make these decisions, okay? That's part of addiction. That's part of you know being the mom of an addict or being the loved one of an addict. It just is. There's going to come a time when we're going to have to make a decision that's going to break our heart, but it's going to be the best decision that we could have made considering the circumstances that surrounds it. Okay, we've all been there where you um, I got them sitting right here. We've all been in those circumstances where it was it was them or us, okay? Where they had drained us both emotionally, financially, physically, all the things, okay? And we could not form a sentence. We could not put one foot in front of the other. We could not even remember what day it was most of the time. And we had to make the decision to step back and let them, which I know coincides with the other stuff we've been talking about when it comes to letting them. We've all had to do that. I've had to do that multiple times. And that's probably one of the hardest things I have ever had to do. But as soon as that decision was made and as soon as that decision went out, I instantly felt the calm that came from being out of the um, I don't even know a nice way to say this, so I'm not going to try to be nice. Um, Once I was out of the bullshit of addiction, okay, um, that's part of it. And eventually, when you first have to make those decisions, and um, it almost it'll almost take your breath away. Okay, it will. It'll almost take your breath away. Sometimes, when you get on down the road years later and you're having to make those decisions, sometimes it's easier and sometimes it just it gets harder. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's the frame of mind that you're in at that point in time where you're at emotionally and mentally and things like that, but it can bring you to your knees. Okay, it can. It just absolutely knocks the breath out of you. And yeah, I hope that if there's anyone watching right now and you're just beginning this journey of you've just found out that your loved one is suffering from addiction and you're just now getting on this path, on this journey, okay, and you're not sure what to do. um, hmm, I hope that this video reaches you. I do. I hope that it reaches you. And I hope that you know how much you are loved and you are supported. And know that you are not alone. These people around here, I swear, that is awesome, Bunny. That is awesome. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. That is amazing. Keep up the good work and know that I'm right here. We're right here if you ever need anything, okay? Don't ever think you're alone either because you're not. You're not. We're right here. And I'm so proud of you. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yes, that is a big deal. Oh, they're sitting out here on the floor. Might as well get them. Because, y'all, I'm an emotional mess. So, I'm going to tell y'all something. Okay? And I've not talked about this. And I will probably talk about. I probably won't talk about this again. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all know that we are new to this sobriety thing. Okay? Um, and within the next, what is it, a week or something like that? It's a little over a week away that he hit 6 months sober. So we're new. Okay, we're learning stuff every day. We're figuring shit out. Okay, things that happen, things that we're learning. And he's been going through some stuff for probably a couple of weeks now. And I mean, to the point to where he has been the biggest grumpy pants um, I have ever met in my life. Like, he'd just snap, okay? And he's just been so grumpy. And I would ask him what's going on. Nothing's going on, okay? You know, and um, I finally broke down and I had a conversation with Kelly and I told her, I said, I don't know what's up with him, but he needs to knock it off. I'm not going to live in a war zone in my own house. I'm not going to walk on eggshells uh, or risk getting my head bit off. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm just not. I'm just not. And apparently, she had a chat with him, and he came to me. It might have been the next night or the night after. I don't know. Um, and we were just sitting there, and um, I said, okay. You know, Aiden was in the back part of the house, and I said, okay. Now that he's back there, you want to tell me what's going on? And he said, Mama, I don't know. I don't know for sure what's going on. He said, I've got all these emotions and all these feelings. And he said, sometimes it's just overwhelming. And I just, I get lost in them. And it hit me right then. You know, my therapist and I had talked about when he kind of got to this particular place, you know, in his sobriety. And she said to expect it. And it could happen at any time. Okay. They've not felt, he's not felt any emotions. And when he did feel emotions, he numbed them away. Okay. He numbed them away. So he's not felt any emotions for 15 years. And now all of a sudden, he's having to deal with the emotions. He's having to deal with the thoughts and the feelings and all the things. You know, if he had a hard day, he'd numb it away. If he got upset or got his feelings hurt, he'd numb it away. And now he's not doing that. So now he's having to figure out how to handle all this stuff, all this new stuff that he's feeling and going through and all that. And he's having to find his way. So I'm learning, okay? I'm learning, and I am learning to give him grace. Give myself grace, give him grace. I'm learning. Now, this is not for the faint of heart, okay? This is not. You know, you think when they go into recovery and they're sober and stuff, you'd think that it would be um, unicorns and rainbows, but it's not. It's still a whole lot of work. It's still a whole lot of work for him, for us, for the whole family. Honestly, it's a whole lot of work, and you know we're dealing with it as it's being thrown at us, as it comes, whatever is happening. Um, did I almost jump the gun and make a decision? I think they need to go back to where they came from, Gene. There you go. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. Um, I I almost made a hasty decision, okay, because my calm, my peace was being interrupted, okay, and I'm just getting it back. I'm just getting it back. Um, I didn't want it to be interrupted. I wanted to be the selfish one. Okay? I did. I wanted to be the selfish one. I thought of him as being selfish. There were a lot of thoughts and emotions going through my head too at that point in time. Okay, and I wanted to make that hasty decision and be like, you know, this is not working. Um, I hated to even have the thought of him moving out. Okay, but I was right there on the verge, ready to say, yeah. And I told his wife that. I told his wife that. And then it was the next day, I guess, after he and I had that conversation, that Karen just said the word, and I saw um, I don't even remember. It was some kind of literature or something, and it said that it can take um, 18 to 24 months for him for the, for him to snap out of all of it, and for the receptors to start um, fire firing again. Okay, and for him to get start getting back on track. I've told y'all before, he is on a young, early teen level, mentally and emotionally, and that's exactly where he's at. So we've got a long, long journey ahead of us, and like I told him, we have to communicate. Communication cannot break down, especially between he and I. Okay, I can be the go-between. Paps is not here 24/7. I am. Paps leaves the house to go to work, 5 days a week. So he's not here all the time. I am. Communication cannot, they cannot break down between he and I. If he's going through something, he has to communicate with me. There is no, I don't feel like communicating with mom. I don't want to talk about it with mom. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear it. He has to communicate with me. That's the only way any of this is going to work. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to hang on to my sanity, my peace, my calm. That's the only way. That is the only way. And that has been explained to him. That has been talked about with him extensively. And when I went out to walk today, he came in. He was out there helping his dad. He came in. I was getting ready to do my walk in the house. Um, and he said, "Mom, why don't you come out and do your walk outside? It's in the 60s. It's beautiful." And I said, "I think I'll do that." So I got out. Um, Let me fix this. Oh, there we go. So I got out there, and I put my little earbuds in, had my music on, and I looked at him and I said, "You want to walk with me?" He said, "Sure, let me go change shoes." So he came in, put him some tennis shoes on, and y'all, we walked, and we walked, and we walked, and we walked. It was only in our yard, okay? We made a little track on the upper part of the yard, and we walked. He had his earbuds in, I had mine in, and we just walked. And it was awesome, okay? When we got done, we just kind of sat down. We've got a pole barn up there, and we just kind of sat down and just had a conversation. It was me, him, Aiden, and Paps, and it just felt so good. It just felt so good. So that is what's been going on in my little world for the past 2 weeks. And again, I have not said anything strictly because I didn't want to hear uh, he's relapsed. That's the first thing some people will jump on. He's relapsed. That was already in my head. It was already whispering in my ear. You know how addiction lies, okay? You know how addiction likes to talk shit. Well, that's exactly what it is. And I already had that in my ear. I didn't need anybody, anybody else in my ear. I was already there enough myself. So I I didn't speak on it. I wanted to find out what was going on. I wanted to see what was going to happen, and I wanted to have the full story before I brought it to you guys. Yeah, I could have come on here and told y'all I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. And I just couldn't do that, not this time. Y'all know I'm very open and honest. If I'm going through something, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all when it starts, or when it gets to the point where I can't handle anymore. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. But this time, I wanted to wait. This was important. Um, as far as I don't want to say holding our cards close to us, but there will be times in all of this where I there are some things that I will keep private until I feel like it's time for them not to be private anymore. Okay, it doesn't mean that I I'm hiding anything or that I don't love and trust you guys to the nth degree. It doesn't mean that. It simply means that that's my best way of dealing with some things. Not everything. Not everything. Just some things. Okay? Just some things. So, yeah. I'm going to catch up on some um, comments here. Um, let's see. Erica had to kick my husband out a few months ago. I love him. I can't have him messing. No, ma'am, you cannot. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to let them do what they're going to do. Okay? That's just the way it is. And I hate that, but um, we need to try and remember not to lose ourselves in all this, but it is so hard. It really is. Yes, Nixie, it is really hard. And there were there were times where I had a breakdown every now and then. And I thought today's the day. I'm going to jump on there and do a live, and I'm just going to tell them what's going on. And I couldn't do it. I mean, holy shit, I cry enough as it is. Okay, one more blubbering video. Come on, it's just like get it together. He don't know what to do with all those feelings. The receptors in the brain are starting to adjust. It is a difficult process, and it's difficult on us too. We're so anxious. And here's another thing Paps and I talked about. We're so anxious to have our son back. Okay? We're seeing bigger chunks of Joseph on a daily basis almost. He's coming back. He's not 100% back. Okay? But he's coming. He's making his way. And I'm tickled for that. And we just want him back. And I just hit myself right in the face. We want him back right now. We're getting impatient, and that's not the right way for us to handle that. Okay, it's not fair to him. Not at all. It's not fair to him. That's putting too much too soon, and it's not fair to him. Uh, Mary Ellen says, I'm sure some bad flashbacks were happening. It makes sense from past experience. Yep. Yep. Uh, Someone told me they had heard from my son Kevin, and he is staying with someone in Little Rock, so thankfully he's not on the streets this winter. Miss Vicky, that is awesome. That is awesome. Yep. Nisi says, what is right for our household? Recovery isn't a right way or wrong way. Depends on your house. It does. It depends on your family. Okay. Depends on you, your spouse or partner or whatever, your significant other. Okay. And that's another topic I want to hit on one day soon. That's been weighing very heavy on my heart for several weeks now. Okay, there are there's a story there. Okay, and if you think addiction will not destroy your relationship or your marriage, even no matter how long you've had it, you're wrong. You're wrong. Um, it sure will in a heartbeat. I don't have my son here in my house, but been through several of his recoveries for a year at a time, and I don't know if I could live in the same house. You are a warrior. I don't know about that. We just feel like, and I'm sorry, y'all, I don't take compliments well. I'm awkward, okay? Nothing against anybody. I'm just awkward. Uh, that goes back to childhood. Um, we feel like that this is the best place for him to get a leg up on this sobriety thing and to get him away from the area that he was in and um, all the things, all the triggers that were surrounding him where he was staying before he came here. Are there triggers here? If they are, they're so old. So old. Okay? Thank you, Joy. I think it was the best decision we could have made. Um, Again, I'm going to say this. Okay? If you knew me a year ago, and if you watch some of my videos, you're going to hear my feelings on his wife. Okay? Um, But if you had told me a year ago that this that she and I would be living in the same home, even if you'd told me that she and I were having a conversation, okay? If you told me she's gonna say hi to me out in public, I would have told you she better not, okay? I would have told you that would have been her worst mistake because I had nothing but vile thoughts. What is it? Uh, Intrusive thoughts, and I would have probably acted on them. Um, yeah, and y'all, it took a lot for me to put my big girl panties on and listen to her and let her apologize and let her come to me. Okay, when I tell you I had to put big girl panties on, uh, I mean these were whoppers. Okay, they loud as hell in there. Um, so yeah, and for me to be able to go with her, I have a respect for her because she'll come and talk to me. Okay, if there's anything going on, which there's I have a lot of respect for her because she picked up the phone the day he overdosed and she made the hardest phone call. I know it was hard on her. I know it was. I know that was one of the hardest phone calls that girl's ever made. Okay? But she picked up that phone and she called me and she said those words. And she never left his side the whole time we were at the hospital. Never did. Y'all can go back and watch some of those older videos and you can hear the hatred that I had for this woman. It was not pretty. It wasn't at all. And now that's all turned around and it's all different and it's I'm blown away by it. I am. I did not see this coming. I did not see that coming. Okay. I even told Paps when we were talking about him coming down here, and I even told Paps at that point in time, well, if it could just be him, that'd be great. Um, and now I regret saying that. I do. I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all, if mm, I see some of you remember. You're right. Erica says it's going to be a huge adjustment for all of you. You have never known your son as a sober adult. You're exactly right. Um, you're exactly right. This is all new to all of us. Whew, thank you, Joy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Joy says, I knew, and I knew you had to be the better person for letting her come in your home. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Nisi, what'd you do to get kicked off? telling you what. So, okay, I'm going to move on from all that, okay? But I do want to have a topic night of relationships, marriages, and all the things very soon. Very soon. I think I think someone will benefit from that. I do. I do. So the recovery process is difficult. My son made it about a year and a half. He was in my town at that time. I was with him every day, even though he didn't live with me. Yep. I think there are some comments I can't see. Weird. Yep, you do. I don't know why, Ashley. Joy be blocking. Wah, wah. She got them ninja hands, don't you know? She's blocking them trucks. Wah, wah, wah. Like I get lost more than normal. At least it's not just flowing up like it was the other day. Yes, we're gonna have company. Can I help you?
No.
Don't bring it over here, dude. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Wah, wah, wah. Hey, are you gonna come over here where they can see you?
Yes.
Hang on, let Nanny scoot over. Watch your toes.
Toes.
Yep. He found. Wah, wah, wah. He found an old toy gun up in the barn. Is that where you found it?
Oh no, Paps found it.
Paps found it.
It's basically a collector. It's basically a collector's item now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was one of our kids, I guess. Okay, I don't know. Um, it was still in the pack. We bought it for one of the kids. I don't know. Hey, Miss Nisi says that Shauna is still waiting on her letter. You remember?
I forgot about that.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to take care of that, okay? So, anyway, he's brought that in, and y'all, he's played with that all evening, ain't you?
Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. It's cool. It's a cool little toy gun.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? Can Nanny finish this without you? Huh?
Ooh.
Oh my lord. You're nosy. You are so nosy. Get out of here. Woo!
Nose.
Get out of here. Oh my lord. Get out of here. Go. Go find your daddy or go find your Paps. One of the two. Thank you. He is a whirlwind, okay? An absolute whirlwind. So, yeah. Oh my lord. I've sat like this too long and now can't move my legs. I No. Sorry, Bunny. We have those moments, okay? he uh, he is the true star of this channel. 100%, 110%. He is the true star of this channel. Okay, I'll just let that well known fact be out there. I will acknowledge it. Okay, yeah, he is. He's my sunshine. He's a mess, Jesse. He's a mess. Okay, an absolute mess. So we've been having to take um, my son, another son. Okay, um, we've been having to take him to physical therapy twice a week, and both times we've only had to do it for a week now. Okay, we start our second week tomorrow. Blah blah blah. But both times we've gone, it's been raining. So we've just had to sit in the car while he goes and does his physical therapy. Y'all, it's like a darn comedy show sitting in that car for an hour waiting on my son to come out. Okay? It is a comedy show, and I try to get it on video, and every time I reach for that phone, he's like, "What are you doing?" And if he knows the camera's on him, it's just going to be, if I could catch him doing it without him knowing I have the camera on, um, I'm gonna post that video. Okay, I will post that video so y'all can see and hear. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be good, so we'll get out and I'll do my, my walk around the building and stuff while we're waiting. Thursday it's supposed to be piss pouring rain, so we'll be sitting in the car again, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get him on video, and so y'all can hear. It is a constant barrage of comedy in my car. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. He is the funniest little thing and so smart, too smart for his own good sometimes. Good Lord have mercy. Oh, and so much energy. So much energy. Yes, he is. Woo! Did tell you my chair popped. One of these days, this chair is going to give way, and um, yeah, I'll just not be here anymore. Okay, I'll be in the floor. It'll dump me out, and Aiden for president. Oh Lord. That reminds me. Paps and I sat down and watched Hillbilly Elegy again yesterday. Y'all, I squalled my darn eyes out all over again, and it was just weird to watch that and knowing where he's at now. It that has to be one of my favorite movies. It really is. It's one of my favorites, and it's just awesome. And Mamaw. I see a lot of myself in the Mamaw character. I could never. I mean, I would do the same thing she did. You know, I couldn't ever leave him in a situation like what he went through. I couldn't. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. We're just not. It is a very good movie, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Um, there were some things in it that it brought back a lot of emotions for me, and you know, I had to take a little break and kind of step out for a minute on a couple of occasions. So tell them to knock it off. Do they not realize that this is my time with you, Nacy? Tell them to knock it off. Either that or they need to jump on here and get in the chat and and talk to you that way. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh my Lord. Well, we survived the trots tonight. They were not bad at all. Y'all, I don't know if the other night was just a fluke. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It went stupid on here the other night. They must be. They must be wore out. I don't know. Well, here comes a few more in, so we'll see. Okay. Lord, wouldn't that be a blessing? I'm just saying. Hakuna Matata. About out of drink. All right, we're gonna mess with the next trots that jump on here. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, okay? We just are. I'm gonna start charging them. Like one guy was asking me to send him money so he can get a phone or something. I don't know. I'm gonna tell him there's a surcharge to jump on my channel and talk stupid. So we're gonna mess with them, okay? You look like a cat lady. Wow. I will scratch your eyeballs out. You keep talking like that with me. You hear me? I know. I'm allergic to cats. What the hell? And by the way, you owe me $5 just for wasting my time. Okay? $5. Let's get on it right now. Send it. Double Falcon plays 4089. Can you do something for me, please? Maybe. What would you like? And if it's something stupid, just know that you owe me $5 too. Okay? You can send that to me right now. Scream Diddy, and I will like. Okay. Diddy! How's that? Okay. You owe me $10 for that one. Just saying. Okay. You're very welcome. Now send me my money. That'd be great. That'd be great. $10. Send it on. Okay. Do you know about Pakistan? Dude, I'm not in the mood tonight, okay? I'm just not. Go on. Shoo. You owe me $5. And you owe me $5. Oh. Now darn it, dude. I hollered Diddy for you. Oh, my most favorite YouTube mama and channel. I swear I absolutely adore you. Is there a way to get a gift to you, a P.O. box or something? Well, thank you, Sweet Pea. I appreciate that. My P.O. box is always in the description of all of my videos, and you can shoot me, um, you can send me a package to that. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my goodness, y'all, I'm so tired. Um, it is risky, Nacy, but it's so fun. It is. It's so fun. You're very welcome. And thank you. It's so fun to mess with them. They get on here and they interrupt stuff, and I see the comments and I get all 5309. Okay. I'm just saying. There you go. There you go. I got it. I got it. I did. 8675309. Oh, no, I can't. Thank you for trying. There you go. There's my hair. Okay. There you go. $5, please. Now, if remind me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Um, did it not when you called that number back in the day? Did it not have something on it or something like that, or is that something else I'm thinking of? I don't remember. It seems like there was something there when you called it. I don't know. I don't remember right off the bat. Good girl. Yep. Jack Sparrow, there is no such thing as Palestine. Okay? So, bye bye. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow.
Get out of here. It's called food, girl. It's called food. Okay? Uh, is that what it was? You may be right. That may have been it. Uh, oh, wow. What? He called you a liar? That's sad. Wow. That blows my mind. So I got a phone call. No, Pat's phone. Got a phone call. And it said telemarketer on it. So I answered it and started singing, "What do you want? You want to tell me about your shitty product? You got 30 seconds before I hang up the phone." So, yeah. Wow. I have not had to deal with any of that. Which, I mean, my parents died before cell phones were really a thing. So, you know, it is what it is. That is just sad, though. Extremely sad. That blows my mind. So, what's everybody getting into this week? What are y'all cooking? What are y'all eating? What are y'all doing? Let me know. We've got 2 days to go to physical therapy. Y'all, I've got a bushel of darn apples out there in the overflow fridge that they've been in there a while. Okay? They've been in there a while. I got to do something with them. Okay? I do. I got maters in the freezer. I got chicken carcasses in the freezer that I need to make broth with. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, I've got little seedlings in there that needs to get transplanted outside. Barbara, you gonna have to get feeling better, baby. I hate to hear you're still having issues. Yeah, watch all my videos first, and Indians can go do whatever you want to on somebody else's channel. Okay? Oh, pocket phone. I love that. Oh, ooh, you got the grands this week? That's cool. That is cool. I have to tell y'all this. So, my youngest granddaughter, she snuck and got her mama's phone last night, and she called me. And she said, first thing she said was, Nanny, why you have to live so, and you just have to know her little country voice, okay? Why you have to live so far away? You know, they live right up the road from us, okay? 15 minutes, maybe 20, not that far. Why you have to live so far away? She can't walk to my house. That's the problem. They live really close to my daughter-in-law's parents. So like it's like a little compound there. And she can just walk to G's house. And she don't understand why she can't walk to Nanny's house, and it upsets her. Why you live so far away? I said, baby, I don't live that far away, you know. And she said, yeah, you do. And I just want you to know that I love you so much. So, bye. Hung up on me. She is the cutest thing. The absolute cutest. All my grandbabies are cute. Okay. She is a mess. She is a corker. We took her and Aiden, my son and I had to take him back to the doctor up in Knoxville on Friday, and we took her and Aiden with us. Y'all, she's 4, okay? She's 4, and she is full of sass and vinegar, okay? And before we went, before I took him to his doctor's appointment, we stopped by Sam's. Oh boy, that was an adventure, and I may have to rethink that. I don't know. We'll see. It was fun. I love her to pieces. I do. Um, when her dad asked her, where we were going, what we were going to do, she said, "We're going to Sam's." And he said, "What are we going to get at Sam's?" And she said, "A red slushy." That's all she cared about, was getting a red slushy, and that was the first thing. Well, we had to go to the bathroom, and then as soon as we got down to the bathroom, there was no shopping until she got her slushy, and it had to be the red one. Okay, so she got that. She was happy. Yeah, she was a little pissed off that they didn't have samples. They did have one sample out, and this is Aiden. Okay, they had a sample of the Starbucks brown sugar cinnamon coffee. And I got a little cup, okay? I love that stuff. I eat, y'all know anything brown sugar and cinnamon, I love. And so I tried it, and my son tried it, and he didn't like it. So, I'm just kind of sipping on it, and I'm like, this is really good. Okay. And Aiden said, can I try it? And y'all, that kid about passed out when I handed him that cup. There wasn't but like that much left in it. Okay. And he's been wanting to try coffee forever. And I thought, okay, today's the day he can get all of his energy out while we finish up at Sam's. And he turned that cup up. It was cooled off. And he turned that cup up and drank it. And he said, oh, that coffee's good. I can feel it going through my body. And I just know it's gonna wake me up and make me energized for the day. Y'all, it was cute. It was really cute. Oh, I know. They're totally different, ain't they, Niecy? Five grand boys and two grand girls. That that's the same as what we've got, Barbara. We've got five boys and two girls, and yeah, they are they are the lot of my life. They just are. My 3-year-old thinks are that is that's my youngest granddaughter. Yeah, yeah. She thinks everything has to have a princess dress on it. uh, that is precious, precious. Ooh, cannon jelly and green beans. Yes. Um, I I don't know if I'm gonna can green beans, any green beans this year or not. Um, I don't need any more jelly. I'm I am seeing big gaping holes in some of my Canon inventory. So, pasta sauce, y'all, that is the best pasta sauce. I will never buy jarred from the store again. Never, ever, never. I will make my own. Okay, that is awesome. I need some more of it. I think I've only got 2 more quarts of it. So, I did make a lasagna yesterday, homemade lasagna, and yeah, it was really good. I only took a little bite. I ate chicken and roasted veggies. And then I screwed up tonight and ate some oyster crackers in my chicken chili, and they shot my sugar up. I can already feel that it's down now. So have you can so yeah, I've got some over here on the shelves right now. We love um, salsa verde chicken. Yeah, love it. I love apple butter. Ooh yeah, and that may be what I go with all them apples I got out there because I've got a bunch. But I want to try some unsweetened applesauce so that I can cook with it. I can bake with it. You see what I'm saying? If I don't have eggs or whatever, I can then I can use that. Yeah. So I don't know. Apple butter and some unsweetened applesauce. Yeah, yeah. I like applesauce muffins and stuff like that. So we'll see. What in the world is that noise out there? Can you can chocolate bars to last 10 years? Girl, when they figure that out, I'll let you know, okay? You let me know because that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Um, yes. Salsa verde is your next project, Miss Barbara. Caramel apple butter and bourbon apple butter. Yeah. Uh, that the caramel apple and the bourbon apple, those are the ones that I made last Christmas and gave away as Christmas gifts. They did not last on my shelves, not at all. As soon as people tasted those two, they were gone. Um, I made the kids, baskets with homemade bread and stuff like that in it, and some jellies and jams and homemade vanilla and all that. And it was gone. They came back and grabbed the rest of it. So, and I haven't made any yet this year. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I need to get y'all. There's bags of apples stuffed in every crevice of that refrigerator. Okay. It's crazy. Crazy. So I need to get out there, I guess, and just carry them all in here, see what I've got, and decide what recipes I'm going to do. I would love to do some more of that caramel apple. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh. Anyway, anybody got anything y'all want to talk about? Anything going on? I have got a bunch. I don't know where they're at. I do too. They're up on top shelf. Um, I've got a bunch of dehydrated apple slices. So, uh, I did those. Was it last year? I think I did those, and I've not used the first pack of them. So, yeah. I have chocolate chips packing seal that I've had 2 years. Yep, I do the same thing. And um, I've got some in the freezer too that I sealed up. Not Ashley. Love you, baby. All right, y'all. If nobody else has anything else you want to talk about, then y'all, we're at an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm gonna jump off here and I'm gonna get up out of this chair. Okay, hopefully it don't dump me out, but I'm gonna get up out of this chair and let the let the feeling come back to my legs and my booty. So love you guys. I mean it. I do. Good night. Thank y'all for jumping on here. Thank y'all for supporting our little channel. Y'all couldn't do it without yous. I really couldn't. And I appreciate all of you. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And we will see you all. I do have a couple of videos I think I'm going to try to put out this week. And then, of course, the lives. So if I don't see you between now and Wednesday, see y'all Wednesday night. But y'all may catch a glimpse of all this, okay? Between now and Wednesday night. Love you guys. Mean it. Bye, y'all.